What's up, guys? It's Woody here, and guys, there is a new event that has came out, and it's called Polar Invasion. Polar Invasion. Now, this I don't know quite a bit about this because the timeline is done. So, kind of like how GC and Chaos Land is done by a certain time. You can enter at a certain time, and that's it. You gotta get shit done, and that's it. So, when you open it up, they got rules, and we actually have Mumra here in the podcast room, and he's actually played it. He can probably explain it. Maddie can probably explain it as well, because they're both from 524, and they were able to do it. So I've noticed, I'm just talking for what I see, and this is just a recording. So what I seen, Mumra, you might be able to explain all this stuff. Obviously, you got items, kind of like how DLD and Triangle War is. You got items like expansion, and this reminds me how Blood Wars is. You start with 2 million troops, or no, 200,000 troops this time. Or is this, you add 200,000 troops to your whatever, 2 million, right?
There's a troop limit, and you can increase how many you have.
Okay, so it kind of is like Blood Wars when you set up the fleets, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then you got the items of like, what is this? Polar Invasion, fortify your stronghold. So this would be more like a kind of like a defense, right?
Each one of those hexagons or those islands, you can have as many players occupy them as you want, or attack them, and you can, kind of like a nuke in which one's got the nuke? Chaos?
Blood Wars.
Blood Wars, yeah.
Iron Blood. That you're right.
Oh yeah.
This event takes a little bit from every other event. There's a little bit of Blood Wars. There's a little bit of Chaos. There's a little bit of Elite Wars. There's a little bit of everything else all rolled into this event.
Yeah, Camel just decided that they're not making enough money on each individual event, so they're going to combine them all into one, and it's going to be a super fucking spend.
Yeah,
I mean,
bingo.
if I like, per se, if I like this one more than I like, because I really do like Iron Blood, I do, but it's super expensive. But if I like this one better, I'd probably do this one.
Well, this one's more of a team, right?
Yes, definitely.
Whereas Iron Blood is individual for the most part.
Yeah, this is a team. If you need participation, kind of like Global Conquest, you got to have numbers, players in playing this.
Ooh, this right here also, because I'm seeing you got that Alliance Bounty thing at the bottom, the tower.
You get reputation from this one too?
I think there was, if I looked at the rewards, but we'll get into that after we talk about more of these. So let's say we're at C2 and you wanted to go advance to C5, or was it C4, or whatever the case might be. Is it like you would say, hey, like how DLD is, you hit them first and get like whatever defense off of there and then you go again? Or is it like you all go and try to take C4 out? Like, this is kind
of... It depends on who's in there. I mean, if there's a strong group, you can have 16 players in a cell, and you're going to need a lot to take them out. Or there could just be one, and you got someone that can go take them out. But the key is you've got to go back and forth to your base each time. So it's a journey. You got to march all the way to that, and then all the way back, and it's a lot of back and forth, a lot of speeds.
So a lot of speeds and a lot of gold.
Pretty much.
That's one thing I wanted. I was asking Camel if they can try to put like the speeds, like the 50% or even the 25% in like the Alliance store. That would help out a lot, like for a lot of people. I mean, make it the same price as gold is, 50 or 500 and 250, because you're gonna go through those real quick. I would love to see that entered into the game, but I know I
like this game. This new event, I thought was pretty fun. Actually, it's you can do individual stuff if you just want to ignore the group. Mm-hmm. If you're strong enough, and just go cause havoc, or you can do battles with everybody else.
So, okay, we got that right there. and I can always go back into it. But then I seen another one. As soon as this thing closes, I'll pull up the other one. It's kind of more of a zoomed out version of it right here.
Yeah, that was nuts. I didn't see that when I was playing.
Let it load, let it load, let it load. Come on, load. It's taking a while to load, sorry guys. There it is. There she is. So this is like the whole map of it. So
Yeah.
would each one be different nations or different alliances?
Different nations. I didn't see any, because the cohort that I was with, there was nobody from my nation in it. So I'm assuming, Skull had their own group that they were playing with from different nations. I didn't see any other alliances from my nation in my little Chinese checkerboard.
Oh,
I didn't realize it was that big.
And you know what, dude? Look at this. Down here, you got like D1 and then whatever, LOG. It goes even further than this. So is there... That tells me that this is just one portion of it.
Yep.
Holy cow. And then if you look behind that, because this is just a picture, you see the speeding going on. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is going to be insane. I'm going to like this. I'm going to like this. This might take over. This might take, if depending how it is, this might be like the whole next GC. My favorite, fuck GC, and play this.
Participation. You gotta, because if you don't have enough players, you could hold like that gold area at the bottom. You're going to start, as you spread out, you're going to need more people to hold those cells, because them other alliances, they're going to take it back. Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
you got to keep what you got.
So this is straight up King of the Mountain. Oh, this is breaking news. I know I'm cutting it right into the middle of a podcast, but we have some live footage of this new game. Okay, but before I start it, I'm gonna get a call out for the person that did share it to me, so you guys can see it. Evergen from 219, thank you. The Sin Alliance, I can't thank you anymore, and I'm sure all the viewers are going to be thanking you as well. But let's get into this and let's check it out. Let's see what this is all about. All right, so it looks like, they're gonna be attacking cities. Of course, that's a given. That's a given, guys. Oh, look at all the stuff that's happening. Oh man. Okay, so this is how they are definitely going to be. Okay, I see what they're doing. They're taking spots. Oh, they're taking no. Oh my God, they're taking other people's territory. Oh, this rocks. I'm really liking this quite a bit. Okay, now you see that they're speeding back, healing troops, and you do get the free troops. I see that. All right. Okay, I see you. I'm wondering how many speeds it's going to take. And okay, so they're trying to battle their way out of there and take over territory as well as they are. Oh man, this is going to be exciting, guys. Oh, this is going to be exciting. 1 to 19. Ooh. Okay, so I see what Murmur was talking about, how they can load it up. Wow, this is gonna be okay. And there's the rewards. And I believe there is another video. Let me pull it up real quick. There is another video of it right here. Okay, there we go. Looks like this is the beginning of it. So this is like when everyone's still trying to figure out what this game is about, how to play it. I get it. Everyone's going slow out right now, but then I'm pretty sure they figure out we need to speed this up fast. Okay. How did they get the purple way over there? Huh. That's weird. But still, I mean, or maybe this is more towards the end. Well, everyone's ran. It is, because you look at the top. Everyone's like pretty much almost ran out of speed. So I see what's going on here. Okay. This is insane. I like this. I like this. I like the details, the dinosaur bones. I like that. Oh man. This is definitely pay attention. I think this might be better than GC. I haven't played it yet, but just from looking at it, guys, just from looking at that little bit of clip, and again, I think 219 Sin Alliance, Evergen, I thank you all for sharing this. Wow, that's insane. I'm not gonna lie, that's insane. I like that. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna open my wallet really fucking open. All right, we're gonna get back to the podcast. Of what those side notes were saying.
I like this game. This I think Canada. I don't. They put a mishmash of everything else together, and I kind of like it. And I'm not too keen on a lot of these events, but this one I liked.
Well, I mean, if we all like this, and Camel figured out that hey, this is something that they like, they might eliminate some of the other games that or some of the other events that are not doing so well. I mean, we get it. Camel is a company, and every company is out to make money. I get it, but if we're going to invest into some money, let it be something we like doing. Like GC, we all love GC. Super expensive, but we like it, so we'll pay it. So if this is something we like, this might be something like I just looking at it, and I haven't even played it. Just looking at it, I like it.
It kind of reminded me of Risk in some ways, the old game board, because you can only attack adjacent. If they were touching something you already own, that's the only way you could advance.
Now, I got a question for you. Let's say this is before like the newer nations. If you're only like a C30 or a C34, you know how like on Blood or Iron Blood, you can get up to level 12 T12 troops buying them. Is it the same on this, or is it just the troops that you have for your level? Like we're saying, if you're like a C36, you only can get T11s or whatnot. But if you're a C40, you can get the T13s. Like, is it traded off like that?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Every time I saw a parachute with free troops, I did it. And then I actually went and bought some of those polar ships and bought more troops. I didn't care what level they were. I needed more.
Okay, so I see it. Yeah, I see in the background right here. They got those parachutes. Now, was there two parachutes? Like one?
There's free ones, and then ones you can buy at whatever they say discount. And then I didn't care. I bought everything, and that's unlike me. So I was getting into this game. I liked it.
I'm super excited.
Are there more cards we can't see on the screen?
Those are the only two that pictures that were posted from 524. So like literally those are only two that were posted, and that really caught my attention. But like they got the items. Obviously, I think this instant recall, there was one that was free. Like you see, one free, then it starts off at 150.
Which color is 524 in that matchup?
I have no clue.
He's
Yeah,
blue.
gold.
No?
Gold.
Gold.
Yeah, gold. That's pretty
That's
interesting.
Is dark blue like just blocked? Can't do nothing?
Yeah, I can't do anything on like this is one of my farms in 373 that I used to play in. So the next round it looks like it's going to be in 118-1. So
and you see how they're spaced out. Look at the one that round one. They got this. Yeah, there's a couple of days between. I don't know.
So kind of like how GC is. No, okay, 1 day, 2 days, the next day, and okay, so it's a daily thing. It's not like every 6 hours, kind of like how GC or Iron Blood or KS Land is. So it'd be a 1 day you got round one, next day round two, so on and so forth. It looks like.
Well, each round
have GC going on.
Yeah, I think all the other events are still going on. As this is Campbell, they ain't gonna cancel any of these other events. Yeah.
Curious if it was just specific to them or
Well, I mean,
whatever.
It's in testing right now. So, like I said, only certain nations got it. This is how they test it. This is how new stuff is tested. Is they will literally let certain nations do it as a test. Like for instance, when badges first came out, it was what 349. They were able to get the badges and we weren't, and we still had void against them. We still had GC against them. To me, it was like, man, this is unfair. But I mean, that's how that works. That's how that works. So I like that we're at round 2. It's different days. You know, the 18th, the 25th, and then February 1st would be round 4. So that would tell me that's their testing right there. So probably next month, or maybe 2 months, they'll open it to the entire game, which would make sense. You know, that would probably be.
I got merit for it, and I got badges.
Okay, so yeah, I was looking at the rewards for it. So, iron first place, you get your repetition for everyone in your group, your alliance, and that's like 3,600 repetitions. You get, what is this, first? I'm assuming this is first place for like the season. 3,400. Second place, 2,800. Wait a minute.
How long does this go?
It was, I think it was an hour. Is all that it flew by.
No. I mean, like total duration.
Well, with the schedule, the round, it just shows this. This is what you're seeing is what I'm seeing. So first round was today. Second round will be January 18th. Third round will be January 25th. Fourth round will be February 1st. I'm assuming this will be time. This will be the 1.25 might be server time, or I'm not sure what
I don't know either.
The other numbers are, but like I'm assuming that 11801 is going to be the date. 12502. Well, you know, oh, wait a minute. That makes no sense then.
I don't know. I don't.
It makes no sense.
Well, when I'm playing next, I'll be sure to do a screen record of the entire thing.
Trying to figure out like Hamill's thoughts.
Well, when is it? It doesn't say when the next one is. So
like GC, they say is every 2 weeks now, and then era was.
No, not GC. GC is every 3 months. 3 to 4.
No, I mean, we got GC coming up this weekend.
Oh! I know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. Each round, the preliminaries and the semis. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about season. I'm like, no, that's like every 6 months actually. To be.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was so surprised when we heard it was coming up this weekend. Fuck.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people in our nation that are really pissed off. Well,
yeah.
Not in our nation, but in other nations that are pissed off.
I'm kind of a little pissed off about it too, and I'll show you why. If you guys are looking in your, we'll talk about that after we finish this polar invasion. So, with these Mumra, you said that they speed. And it's a team attack, so you need your team. Everyone needs to be active at that time. And if you're not active, if you're asleep, if you don't wake up, you lost your chance for anything, right?
Yep.
Wow.
And you don't have to speed, but you're going to want to, because it's like you crawl along.
If you're competitive, yeah, you're going to want to.
Yeah.
Wow, so CBC log, KBS. Isn't KBS a lock nation? I thought they're a lock nation. I think they are, either from 442 or 457. I think it's 442. And then you got the Die Alliance. Man, this is going to be a big map. This is just, a portion of the map.
I don't think you'd be able to go very. Trust me, you probably won't be able to go very far because there's a lot of activity, and you see it all. Your screen is just going to be on fire, and you need to make sure all your other apps are closed on your phone, and because it crashed a bunch of times for me.
Wait a minute. I'm reading this. Now, I think I figured it out. Okay, so each one of these colors is how many they've won. These are the sections they won. Okay. Because I was looking at that blue one. I'm like, well, maybe there's another portion of the map over here. But no, that's just how many that blue part won. Okay. All right, that's pretty cool.
They got invaded by 524.
Oh, I bet the closest one's gonna get it, and you gotta actually. I'm assuming because like CCB here 524 couldn't start off at the very end, at the other side. They actually got to start and make their way up to the next one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And you got to watch. This is where a little bit of GC comes into play. If you can team up with one of your enemies, next to you. If you can not attack each other, then that frees you to go off in the other direction. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be real. How many people nowadays make that and stick with that?
Yeah, true.
There are a few.
But we ended up doing it on the map anyway because, like, if we were in the same position as the goal that CCB was in that map there, and we tried going to the left, but with that blue nation, those blue
HDR.
And we, God, so many battles there, and neither one of us could invade the other, and we both got sick of it, and we ended up going in different directions, and we held. They could have invaded us because we moved all our troops out, and I guess so did they, and we ignored each other and just focused on the easier opponents on either side of us.
Let me ask you one question. I'm seeing these level 1s, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. What do those levels mean? What does levels mean?
Oh, I don't remember. There was so much going on in this event, and then I saw these notices: you achieved level 2, you've achieved level 3, and I don't know what the hell that meant. I was busy attacking and just
guys,
so much going on.
This is going to be. Oh man, I can't wait. This is going to be exciting.
And you don't even have to know. You don't have to know anything about the event, really. Reading the rules, nobody did apparently.
Just come to play. Come to play, right? Come to either win or come to lose.
Yeah.
And the rewards, honestly, the rewards, they don't look too bad. I mean, I'm kind of a little bit confused because so maybe this is what that level is. Level 5, level 4, and I'm seeing level 5, level 4 up here, and level 5 up there. Maybe this is what determines the rewards. If you're a level 5, or if you got more level 5s, you get these rewards from each one. So
some of those tiles are worth more than others, and I think you also have to occupy them for a certain amount of time too. And I think as you occupy them longer and longer, you get more rewards, I think.
Maybe that's how the level situation is.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just going back and I mean, all I was doing was battling back and forth and speeding back and forth. It was just crazy.
Now, when you say speeding, you said that after every single hit you have to go back to the base and heal your troops and then go speed out again?
No. In order to, when you take a tile, you can sit there and defend it. Okay. But you don't have, your full fleet because you've got they're sitting there in a tile. So if I need to use that fleet elsewhere to help another attack, you have to withdraw from that tile, and the only place to withdraw to is back to your base. Oh. And then once you're there, you got to go advance to the other one. So I've got to recall, speed back, and then fly to the other wherever the current front is.
I'm wondering, are you able to attack their base? Because I see over here, how close CCP was to the LOG Alliance base. Are you able to attack that base, eliminate, and then you have two bases?
I don't know if you have two bases. I think you can. You can attack the base because I seem to remember we had divided fronts, and there was a group that kept trying to hit a base, and they were getting just pummeled and rejected. And eventually, someone in Nation chat said, "Quit going after the stupid base."
Well, I'm wondering. I'm just wondering if that would be a way to eliminate the whole entire nation out of it.
Ooh, good question.
You know, that way now you have two bases you can check back to. For say if you're like let's say you got these all the way over here, or you're fighting over here, right? Instead of speeding back to your home base, well, if you've already taken LOG, the blue one, maybe you can speed back to that one and go.
Oh yeah, that would be much better use of speeds and time.
Yeah.
If you could do that.
Yeah.
But probably. I don't know. We were never able to take the one base that we tried to, apparently.
And I take this middle one is like the you take that one. That's like that'd be like how GC that big one, the middle one, the one everyone fights for.
That could be, yeah, because that's the one we were trying to take and we could not.
So HDR is that strong, huh?
Apparently. Well, they could have had more players. This is the first time.
Yeah.
And they could have just had more participation. You know, I mean, that is key. You got to have everybody, you got to have all hands on deck for this if you want to go far.
Wow. I'm freaking.
Where are they from? What nation?
Who knows? Who knows, man? I've never heard of them, so they're probably in a lock nation. I know CBS is in 442. That's what that everyone calls him, Grandpa. So I think that's them. 442 dies in what that new nation just get merged with? Was that 406? I think it was.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's pretty exciting. That's
I think everybody would like it. I like this event, and for Camel to get me to spend on an event, hello.
Yeah, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. I'm wondering, like, oh, and they got gold, bronze, diamond, master, king, and it starts from iron. So king obviously would be the best thing you want to be. And then you got.
I didn't even see any of that.
I
Jesus.
thought they don't want this.
Then you got the Polar Star for individual rewards. So is individual rewards, I'm assuming this is individual status 135 to 160. That's big. And then I go, that must be like how many points you individually got. Okay, so you get this Polar Star. It's a decoration for 14 days. I don't know if it's going to be any buffs to it. You get the Invasion Honor Pack. 5,000 merits. That's that's a lot of merits right there, guys. So 5,000 merits for like the first place person. Wait, I take that back. That Polar Star is 5% attack boost. So this new decoration for your base is going to be 5% attack for 14 days. So that's good. That's good.
I didn't even look at the rewards. I was just having so much fun. This was a fun event.
Yeah, I'm super stoked, and 11,000 individual points for first place. So, reputation. So that's a big thing as well. And it looks like, let's see what the bottom, just for like participation, you get 800 merits. That still ain't bad. 800 merits ain't that bad, considering like what we just did, Iron Blood. And just for participating, you get only like 400 or 300. So to get 800 merits for just participating, well,
and there's a lot of strategy in this too, because you're going to have your big groups attacking, but if you can't, or you're not paying attention, or you don't want to play with the big group, there could be all of those tiles that only have one defender in them, or no defenders. You can pull all your defenders and you still own the tile until someone else comes and attack it. So if you're just a single player, you can just go invade on your own.
Yeah, you can steal it.
Yeah.
I'm seeing here.
There's something for everyone in this event, I think.
Yeah, I'm seeing that this screenshot was taken during a battle, because you can actually see this battle's going on. But I'm also seeing towards the middle, you got 3 people in that one, and then the enemy had 2 in there, 2 in the next one, 7 in the other side, 1 person in there, 2 people in this side. So I'm wondering, are those scouts, or is that something that they were able to take over, or like for instance, this enemy base compared to that CCB hit? seeing the two people there, is that something that they scouted, or is that something that they tried and failed with, and they just showed two people in there?
I don't think there was any scouting. I didn't notice it if there was. But you do see how many of your friendlies are situated there. If it's a tile that you have not attacked, you don't know how many enemies are in there. It puts the question mark, so you don't know who's in there, if anyone's there at all, until you actually attack it.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. I got one more question. Do you think it would be? Is it just an entire nation, or is it just the top one or top two alliances that are allowed into this?
I don't know.
You see where I'm getting to this, right? Because if it's only the top alliance in there, you might want to adjust your whole nation to that top one alliance, kind of like how you do in GC finals. Get all the strong people into one alliance.
Yeah, I don't think they let every alliance participate. There has to be some kind of qualification to get into the polar event.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same too, and I'm also that has to be. I'm seeing an empty spot there in H2. Yeah, H2's got an empty spot, so that's probably something someone took and pulled out, or it hasn't been taken yet. Oh man, I'm super stoked for this.
It was busy. It was just, like I said, the hour flew by, and there was plenty of activity, way too much, and I, going to light mode still wasn't. It was fun. Thumbs up for me, for whatever that's worth.
No. That's a big thing. You're not a person for these little side events. So to hear someone that doesn't really like these side events, think that and say that it's a money grabber, and to hear you say you really like this and you will be willing to spend more money on this one, that's a huge thing. That's a huge
Hell, I
thing.
did spend money. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's a huge thing. That tells me. You know what? Also, this kind of tells me, you got 6 nations in here, right? GC has what, 4 at max, but you got 6 nations in here. Maybe a triple void nation, a triple nation void might be happening. Maybe the servers might be getting upgraded, because if they're adding more nations into this, man, they might be upgrading the servers so we're testing it out for it.
That's a good theory. Yeah.
This would be like Age of Origins Part 2.
I didn't realize the map was this big. I never saw that zoomed out. I don't know how you. I never saw that. I was so busy.
Right. That's pretty.
I didn't even know.
That's pretty zoomed out. Like.
Yeah. Very cool. Now I understand the layout of the map better.
Right, going to you. Let me ask you something. Leaving that first, you all start at the home base, right? And everything else is empty at first.
You had when I joined like 5 minutes late, we had around the home base, everyone has a certain amount of tiles, like a honeycomb. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like the 6 tiles around your base, or 7 or 8.
Okay.
So everyone starts out with an equal amount of territory.
So they just have like this circle right here, just that part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are there already troops placed in there, or you got to all start at the base and then hurry up and rush there to grab your mark and then go to the next one?
I started at the base, and then I went to. I just started attacking adjacent. There have to be adjacent territories to ones that you already own, and then I just sent my troops, and I actually had multiple fleets. You're not just one fleet like with other events. You can.
I'm seeing.
Yeah,
I'm seeing. He had 3 fleets right there, right on top. You can see that he was able to screenshot that. That's interesting. God, I can't wait. I can't wait. Next round, record it, dude. Record it. I'll put it on my channel. Yeah. I'll put it on my channel.
I will. Hopefully, there'll be a couple of people that record it. You also have heals, just like Global Conquest. Save up your heals because you're going to use them.
Oh boy, heals, Jesus.
Yep.
I don't know what's more expensive, heals or freaking speeds, man. Because
I've been hoarding them for a while, and I used them all, so I was having fun. It was fun.
It's like that, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping that this takes over some of the other events that some of us really don't want to participate in, and make the game a little bit more exciting. I really truly am, because from what I've seen, what you've said, and I'm kind of stoked about this, because this seems like a King of the Mountain all-out battle. I'm hoping that people don't pick sides with other nations and kind of do it that way. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen, but we all know that it's going to happen.
Yeah, eventually, once people understand the game, I'm sure there'll be some kind of collaboration, like people do with GC. We're going to team up against someone, so I'm sure it'll happen eventually. But for now, enjoy it when you get it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a free for all.
I'm super stoked. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, for a middle of the week, because I hate these events that happen during the work week, which is Monday through Friday for me. I can't stand them. I actually, I'll do it again. It's only an hour. It's not like 90 minutes.
Now let me go into where the item shop is and see just how expensive. So they only have five? They have 5 things that you can buy. So I'm assuming the expansion attack. How much is that? The expansion attack. How much did it cost? It doesn't say.
I don't remember. I was just using the one that nukes that reduces the tile. If there's we were trying to extricate. When they had 16 or 17 players in a tile, I would hit them with, I think 3. You can hit them 3 max or something like that. I was trying to reduce their stats so we could take it. And I don't know if anybody else was. Those are the only things I was buying.
I'm thinking it's going to be it's probably going to be Stronghold Devastation.
Yeah, that one. That was my favorite.
That was your favorite?
That's the one I was using all the time anyway. I don't know how effective it was, but I had fun.
Well, I mean, look at this. The instant recall. I think that might be something that would be something valuable to stock up on, too.
Yeah, I did those a lot, too. Because, again, marching all the way back to the base just so you can go attack a different square.
Yeah.
It's adding 5 minutes to the march time or whatever. I'm like, F that. Recall.
So you would suggest stocking up on a lot of the instant recalls and then stocking up on a lot of the Stronghold Devastations and the expansion attack part 2 and 1.
Yeah, attacking is always... You got to get there, though. I mean, half the problem was because you got 3 different fronts going on. You got to... And you might be defending or you might be trying to advance your territory. So there's a lot going on, and there's people going back and forth, and Alliance chat was so busy, I just said, hell with this. And I just looked at the map and said, okay, who's going where, and can I help them?
Interesting. I wonder when we're going to get this. I'm assuming probably next month or 2 months from now. Probably going to be 2 months from now, because the like we were seeing with the dates, completely different now. They're not like every 6 hours or literally different days.
Well, I mean, if you really want to play the next round, I'm assuming that we're in it. I mean, I know Skull's in it. They got to be. But at BZS, I think we placed 2nd or 3rd. So we should go to the next round. If you want to play in my city just to experience it, I don't have a problem with that.
If I'm not working, I'll definitely do it.
All right, and I'll stock up on some beads and other crap.
Oh, I know it's not going to be cheap for me as well, just to even experience it. So we all know that, but that'd be something I would definitely want to experience. But if I'm at work, be sure to just record the damn thing.
Sure.
Cool. Well, that's about all that we can explain about this the Polar Invasion Pioneer season, and not being that you see season in it, guys, that means this is a seasonal game event. It's not every 2 weeks or every month. It's a seasonal. So think of it as like how GC is seasonal.
Yep.